before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses and Elijah, which is Elijah, talking with them. Then answered Peter and said unto Yahushua, Lord, is it good for us to be there? If thou wilt, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. While yet he spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Hear ye him. And when the disciples heard it, they fell upon their face, and they were sore afraid. You see? So, right there, the reason why they were showing that about the Elijah and Moses, because those were great men. But the Most High said, look, this who you listen to, this who you follow, which is Yahushua. That's why he was letting them know, look, he the one. Follow him.
Did he not say Elijah was the greatest prophet?
Yeah. So one more. There you go. Show him,
John.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be John right there. It says John, the communion of Mary of Egypt. Wait a minute. Above left, yeah, the communion of Mary to Egypt. And then the above right is Apostle Matthew.
Take a good look at that. At the Apostle Matthew. Take a good look at that. Alright, that's it on that. That's what we're ruling. So how is it possible that we got icons of ourselves during the Dark Ages? Because we were ruling. The Bible is accurate, man. We were ruling for 1,000 years. Look at this other one. Now, this is another one. That's Saint Maurice, who was in, they got statues of him all up in Germany. Okay? All up in Germany. So when the Israelite, that's a descendant from a Jake that was living in Germany, he's an Israelite. But the Germans, if you go back to the so-called white man, you teaming. Which is an Edomite.
It's the image of black in Western art by David Byman and Henry Louis Gates Jr.
Yeah, and that's part. Show them that.
Part 2.
Yeah, show them that at the bottom.
It says this is page. Roman numeral, so that's 14. It says, however, though it was often used in early centuries, the forms Negro in English from the Latin niger, meaning black, negre in French, and nègre in German. It says, were at least as common. More was also used as in Shakespeare's Othello, though often attached to the Muslim people of North Africa, as were Ethiopian, Blackamoor, and African.
Really, that should say Israelite. Really, that should say Israelite.
It says, as Christopher Miller put it, the etymology of the Africanist name would seem to be drawn towards meaning of blackness or otherness. Before the modern period, Ethiopian for the Greek for burnt face was commonly used to describe black Africans, a practice often leading to great confusion among scholars.
So that's why the Most High put the Spirit on the men of the Lord to be able to discern that, because we know the Ethiopians are the Cushites according to the Bible, and they are the ancient Babylonians, and we know the Ethiopians come out of Ham. We didn't come out of Ham, we came out of Shem. Okay? So the Most High put the Spirit on us to be able to discern that. All this right back there. Now we're gonna show you the icon of Saint Maurice. Now you had Edomites, in our army. So I didn't go into the history about that one. I didn't look it up. But 9 times out of 10, if he was a truly an Edomite, he was in our army. Because you know Esau like to put himself up in there like he was really in the royalty when he wasn't.
Saint Maurice.
That's in Germany.
Hey, I don't know, man. I know a lot of dudes named Maurice. They all dark as hell, too.
Every page that go back their way.
Yeah.
Every page that go back. So if we was always slaves, what the hell Negroes doing wearing that?
Okay. There it is. Mattathias Gunwald, Saint Aramus, and Saint Maurice from Halle.
Which is Maurice mean more.
From the Collegiate Church in 1524 in Munich. And that's in Germany.
That's in Germany. So you had Jakes all up in Germany, man. You still got Jakes over there in Germany right now to this day. So that's why you got to be able to discern the spirit, man. Because you had Jakes mingling all over that land over there in a mass scale, man. Jakes is everywhere, man.
Figure 153. Janer van Olamunde, 3 companions of St. Marcus, interior of the first wing of the right of the altarpiece of the high altar, dated 1511, Church of St. Maurice.
Yeah, this Job 8:8, for I require and I pray thee of the former age, and prepare thyself to search of their father. So here it is, Job telling you to search their history and find out who you are as a nation of people. Now, you gotta go into this Bible, man. That's why that's the main supreme book of the world. Your heritage is in this Bible. But we just showing you as a nation of people, we was a great people and we ruled, man. So you're supposed to search your history, man. Search out who you are as a nation of people. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But you the chosen people on this earth. Give me, you got that, I'm sorry. You said that. I'm tripping.
That right there, that's Hans Vern Kumbach. St. Maurice, stationary left wing of the so-called Ritter Altar, 1518, Limbach Church.
It's 2 Samuel 7:23. And what nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you a great thing and terrible for thy land, before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever, and thou, Lord, art to become their power. So you see, man, what nation is like the nation of Israel, man? We're a great people, man. But the thing about it is, Israel don't know their history, because Satan, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, with their biblical nationality of Edomites, hid our history, man. Hid our history. That's part of Psalms 83, man. See, I think that's it on that. Right. Yeah. So give me Revelation. Doing, 20.
Revelations. Verse 20, chapter 20. Revelations chapter 20, verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil. Meaning we already said that dragon is the old ancient Roman Empire. And now in 2014 it's EU and NATO. That old serpent, which is the devil. That old serpent, that same spirit that was back in the Garden of Eden, that tricked Eve into believing other philosophies, that's in the spirit of Esau today. It says, that old serpent, which is the devil, and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, which we explained, the Yahweh Shem Shai used Septimius Severus in 193 AD to take down the Roman Empire. He was an Israelite. And through Constantine also, which Constantine came around 325, and it says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up. Meaning what? We put him into slavery, right? And set a seal upon him that he shall deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. And after that, he may be loose a little season.
One more. I got one more. Now, this the read that. Sorry, hold that.
This is the medieval empire of the Israelites by Robert Grisham and Vladimir Melamed. Okay. Now this is page 10. And it says, but even this does not go to the core of the problem. The archaeological expeditions which followed deliberately, purposely destroyed all the discoveries that contradicted the established concept of what history had been and involved.
So you had Esau destroying a lot of our artifacts, but he didn't get all of them. Evidence of us ruling. You had Esau doing that when he came into power, okay? Because he was set up to deceive the people. So you had a lot of our artifacts being destroyed and our statues being destroyed to hide that we was Israel and that we were ruling as a nation of people. Go ahead.
It says, in the best case, they declared incongruous discoveries to be forgeries. Sculptures also created a supposedly ancient history, and it is well known that some of them buried statues.
Oh, Esau, some of them buried statues. Go ahead.
And their own creations in the ground as Then several years later, informed the world that they found in their own vegetables gardens the imperishable works of the ancient masters.
You see, as if he was already in rulership or something, and they just like, oh, we have been ruling like this forever. We had my artifact been here forever, but they were destroying ours because we had so many. And they would bury theirs and dig theirs back and dig theirs up as if that was already there. Hiding history, man.
The history of Russia and China was full of distortions and fictions.
Because you had Ivan the Terrible, you had Ivan the Terrible over there, and Peter the Great over there. You had Jakes over there. Go ahead.
The high-minded direction of traditional European history was developed in the 16th and the 17th centuries.
You had Jakes all down in Crimea. You had Jakes all down there. Them Russians fighting over, them Edomites fighting over Crimea, and Ukraine is fighting over Crimea. You had Jakes all in that land way before Esau was in there, because Esau was pushed all the way up into the mountains. He had shit. He was a peasant. You see, we was all up in Poland, and then when we was leaving out of Poland, you had them fake Jews go up into Poland and up in the establishment that we set up, and then they were saying that they was Jews. You see, when we were leaving up out of there, man, abandoning that land. So you had Jakes all over in there, man.
It says the high-minded direction of the traditional European history was developed in 16th and 17th century, in the era of the Reformation and the Counter-Reformation. The slogan, Niccolo Machiavelli, the end justifies the means. It says, page 11, the Roman Catholic Church, concerned for the preservation of the political influence, undertook the creation of the pseudo-scientific worldwide secular history, the most active participation in which was that the Jesuits, Dionysius, Petavius, the adoption in Europe of the modern chronological was the decision of the 1563 Council of Trent, became an important turning point. Only this year was it declared that it would soon be 1,563 years since the birth of a Mashiach or Christ, and all sources which contradicted this.
What? And all
sources which contradicted this was ordered to be burned.
So they was trying to wipe out the history, man. That's why we were showing you them books and the icons. They were trying to wipe out the history, goddamn devil, so they can deceive. But we sitting here showing you the records. Give me oh, that's a 12. Yeah.
Right here it says, this is Revelations 12 and 12. All right, I started 12 and 13. It says, and when the dragon saw that he had cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
Yeah, that's Yahushua. All right.
And the woman were
dragon is Esau, the Roman Empire. All right.
It says, and to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle.
Yeah, the woman, 2 wings of a great eagle. That's Israel flying into the wilderness, which is Africa.
It says that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and time.
Yeah, that place where she nourished is America, because Esau gotta keep his slaves and nourish his slaves in order for them to produce what he need them to produce. So over here we being nourished as a nation of people on the left-hand side, but we ain't in our royal throne like we supposed to be, but we just being nourished because the Most High got mercy on the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But he used Esau on the left-hand side to punish us as a nation of people because we broke the statute, laws, and commandments. Go ahead.
and half a time from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
Now, that flood, that's twofold. Okay, give me 2 Corinthians 11:3. That flood is twofold. First of all, he got to push out all this false information. And all that false information is like a flood to take away 2/3 of Israel. Okay? All that false information is to take away 2/3 of Israel. Then you got a flood, which he gonna come in with martial law, because he gotta cut you away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He gotta deceive you in order to kill you, because the elect is gonna be delivered. Go ahead.
Come on. 2 Corinthians 11:3. Slocky, Israel. Folly, Israel.
Man, that's folly, man. They all on motorcycles, man. Well, I can't wait till the motorcycle destroy this fucking place, man. Dumbass niggas.
2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear.
Hold on. And then they see us out here teaching the word, but they won't stop and listen to what we're saying according to the scriptures. But they'll ride down the street and listen to that madness. That's why we want to get rid of the 2/3. But you people say, you got to have mercy on them. Wait till they repent. Look at, we out here. They riding by like they don't see us. They in the folly, man. That's why 2/3 got to be destroyed, man. It's set up. That's their lot, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind shall be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Yeah, and how did he do? How did the serpent do that? He hit her with the wicked knowledge, and then she wanted to become above what she was supposed to be doing. She was supposed to be up under the man. So when she received that wicked knowledge, she took it back to Adam. Okay? And that's why it happened. So when Esau pushed out that wicked knowledge, which is that flood, which is full of lies, 2/3 gonna be taken away with that, because they don't have the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Only the elect. Go ahead.
Right. It says, for if they come preaching the knowledge of Jesus,
That's part of it. No, that's even the slave.
it says,
Oh, hold on. That's part of it right there. They had to put this madness up. See that? They had to put this madness up.
whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted,
Everybody can be saved. That's another gospel.
ye might well bear with him.
Yeah, and be destroyed. You know?
It
It
says,
said, let him be accursed. Is that on some on there?
go in the root of streets and everything.
Ah, okay.
This is back in Revelations 12:15. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. It says, and the earth helped the woman.
Yeah, the earth helped the woman. The history, the archaeology. Things that Esau tried to hide and tried to destroy. Some of those things we've got. The Spirit of the Most High and His Son.
God.
Esau couldn't get all of it.
And the earth helped the woman.
The woman is the nation of Israel.
And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
Them lies, man. Them lies. You know what I want? 2 Corinthians 2 and 10.
2 Corinthians 2 and 10 or 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage over us. We are not ignorant of his devices.
God, that's talking about that chip, that RFID chip, his plan and his lies, man. Go ahead.
God. Go to 10 or 11.
Oh, that was, that's 11.
2 and 11.
No, I wanted 10. I wanted 10. I wanted chapter 10.
Chapter 10.
Yeah, that's good, though. That was the Spirit to bring that out.
2 Corinthians 2, 2 Corinthians 10, and I'll start at 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Because this is spiritual war, man. This is spiritual war. Okay? We got lies out here, man, that's set up to deceive our people. That's part of that flood, man. So he can get you doing martial law, man. Right. Go ahead.
It says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
No, we ain't out here holding no guns, forcing people to listen to us. You see? Forcing Israel to listen to us. We coming with the word. Go ahead.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
What's a stronghold? All these lies, that flood, that illusion that's put up on our people, deceiving our people. You see, we pulling it down through the spirit of the Most High and His Son, and we bringing out the true information in the spirit of the Most High and His Son, showing you that we was ruling. So they think their house is gonna continue forever. Esau think his house is gonna continue forever, but we showing you once upon a time we was ruling and we fell. Esau gonna fall, and Yahweh Shai gonna come back and get the elect out of the nation of Israel, and we gonna rule forever and ever. Rule it down in imagination because Esau not gonna rule. He gonna be a heathen and he going in slavery.
It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Believing in this madness and all them fucking lies, man. All them fucking lies, man. Because there's a lot of them out there, man.
God. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
The so-called white man and his false philosophy, his dogma, his circular reason.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ, Mashiach.
God. Back to where you were going.
Back in Revelation, chapter 12. Verse 16, it says,
I'll jump back up in
15, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
Isaiah 59:19. These niggas bugged out, man. You got Jake running around. He know he's Israelite, but he got them fucking dreadlocks in his head, man. That's probably one of Nate Satan flunkies, man. Go ahead.
It says, Isaiah 59:19, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and its glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
To get the elect. So that's twofold. When he casts out them lies, to try to cut you away from the body of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that's the same way he gonna try to do it to the elect. When he come in with martial law, he gonna try to cut us away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Go ahead.
Go back.
Not a revelation.
Here come that demon. Let's get it on that. It says, Revelations 12.